Hey there, this is Molly. I wanted to give you a quick look at some of the astrology books I have on my shelves. I've been collecting these books for years. Some of them are no longer in print, but some of them are, and I just wanted to share with you a bit of the books that I've really enjoyed and that I highly recommend. Now, if you are undergoing any type of strong transit in your chart, be it a strong Pluto, Saturn, Chiron, Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter, whatever it might be, you want to be sure and have a book that references those energies. It's really going to help you understand it. It's going to help get the information more into your psyche, and it's going to help it be clearer of what you're experiencing at a soul level. So I have a few books on Pluto here that have been really beneficial in understanding more of that Pluto energy and how deep it goes. This one, Surviving Saturn's Return, I've had that for years now. But Saturn in Transit is also an excellent book because it helps with understanding Saturn as it moves through your chart. You can see I have the Barbara Hand Clow book twice because I bought it years ago. And then I bought it again. So I have two copies. But also excellent is the Melanie Reinhardt book on Chiron. So again, the more astrologers you can learn from, the more people you can gather information from, the more it's going to help you and support you with what you're going through. Your Secret Self, this is all about the 12th house. Asteroid Goddesses, such a good book. Sex Signs, can't go wrong with sex signs. Astrology for the Soul and Cosmic Love, both by Jan Spiller, both some of my favorite books because they're about the nodes, North Node, South Node, and really good information. Ellen Oken's Soul-Centered Astrology, that's so good. This is a book on Egyptian astrology that I bought at an astrology conference years ago. I don't even know if it's still in print. It's a little hard to read, but it's really fascinating. This one over here, I love this book, Dynamics of Aspect Analysis. I don't know if this is still in print, but it's so good. So if you ever come across it, highly recommend. Mark Jones, yes, this one, Healing the Soul, Pluto, Uranus, and the lunar nodes. Highly recommend, highly recommend. This one by Patricia Walsh, Understanding Karmic Complexes. Also excellent for the regressions and going into the karma. Planets in Transit, Planets in Aspect. These are two that you just always want to reference because these are two books that you would use all the time. Because as the transiting planets move around your chart, you get to reference each book for more information. So these are some specialty books on houses, all about the different houses. This is more of a beginner book. Had that for a long time. Eclipses, I love this book. I don't know if it's still in print. Venus, I don't think this book is still in print. Sorry, I shouldn't. I'm like teasing you with books. I don't know if they're around, but if you come across them, this Venus book is excellent. And then these are my collection of books by Noel Till, who was one of my mentors and a wonderful astrologer. He still has some videos up on YouTube. He did pass recently. But this book about vocations, if you're looking to find out more about your professional and career energies, this one is going to be great because he teaches the midheaven extension process, which is where you follow the energy that starts at the midheaven and you follow it around your chart. Really good. He also wrote this book, Astrology of Intimacy, Sexuality, and Relationships. Super interesting, really fascinating and good stuff here. Especially good if you do any kind of client work. Solar arcs, that's more advanced astrology. And then this book is definitely a requirement if you do anything in the world of professional astrology. And maybe you're already aware of this one. You can see it's quite the collection of information, but there's so much here. It's a reference book. You can see I've got my little post-it notes there. This is a wonderful book for how to use astrology professionally, what you're looking at, what you're looking for, things that you're connecting, just so many layers to consider. A really, really excellent one to have on hand, even just to study astrology a bit more. So these are my books. And these are some great ones that I just like to reference or pick up or visit every now and then. I do have more, of course, but I thought this would be a good way to have you take a look at my collection and perhaps look at what you could use in your own collection. So thank you for joining me. I hope this has been useful, and I will see you back here soon for another astrology video.